What's up, guys? I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never. Today, I'm going to be giving an update on Jasmy. Please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Help me pump that algorithm. I would greatly appreciate it. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. No.
So Jasmy is currently trading at a price point of just over 0.3 of a penny. It has a market cap of 173 million, which ranks 142nd among all cryptocurrencies. And at the current moment, it has a circulating supply of 48.9 billion out of its max supply of 50 billion, which is about 97% in circulation. And I want you to keep these numbers in mind. Now, it says Jasmy is down 99.9% from its all-time high that it reached back in the 2021 bull market of $4.99. And I'll be the first one to admit that looks absolutely terrible. But what you need to understand is when you look at Jasmy's all-time chart, it reached that $1, $2, $3 level back in early 2021. But if you go to the all-time high market cap chart, you can see that it reached its all-time high in late 2021. So back when it was $1, $2, $3, it had significantly less Jasmy tokens in circulation. So Jasmy dumping wasn't necessarily everyone selling their Jasmy, but more of just dilution taking place. Because as you can see right now, 97% of Jasmy tokens are in circulation. That means there will basically be no inflation, which is honestly a very good sign to see from an investment standpoint. Now, I do like to go a little more in-depth in my Jasmy videos because a lot of people come into my comment section saying that they think Jasmy will go to $17 or at least back to all-time highs. But I want to make sure you guys actually understand market cap and the dilution that has taken place. So if you compare the current market cap of Jasmy to the all-time high market cap of Jasmy, which was 1.2 billion, if Jasmy got back to that level, it'd be trading at a price point of 2.5 cents, and that'd be a 7x. So I just want you to understand that Jasmy getting back to its all-time high is only 2.5 cents. So for all the people out there that claim that Jasmy is going to go back to $5, do not hold your breath for that. For example, if Jasmy reached the market cap that Ethereum is at currently, which is just over 200 billion, then Jasmy would still only be trading at a price point of $4.17, which would be a 1,173x. So even getting to Ethereum's market cap, it would not get back to its all-time high. Now, I do also want to compare Jasmy to the all-time market cap high that Algorand reached last bull run, which was 13.3 billion. If Jasmy got to that point, it'd be trading at a price point of 27 cents, and that'd be a 78x. Now, obviously, this is the farthest thing from being guaranteed. But if this next bull run is as explosive as a lot of people believe it can be, and Bitcoin is trading at $150,000, $200,000, I could see a reality where Jasmy reaches these levels. Now, again, I'm not saying that is going to happen, but a 78x would be fantastic. You invest $1,000 and turn that $1,000 into $78,000. Now, I also want to point out really quick that a lot of people ask me about the Jasmy lockup, and they ask why I don't talk about it. And the reason for that is I don't want to spread bad information. I have done a lot of research into the lockup, and I have not found definitive information yet. The percentage of Jasmy tokens that will get locked up varies from every single website. So I just want to be clear. Could the lockup affect Jasmy's price in a positive way? Absolutely. But personally, I want to wait until there's more information before I just go out and say that it's going to send Jasmy to $1, as I still think that's highly unlikely. But nonetheless, it may sound like I'm hating on Jasmy right now because I'm just constantly talking about the dilution, but I still think Jasmy is a very interesting, very innovative project. And I certainly think there's a possibility it makes huge gains next bull run. I just don't want anyone to have their hopes up that it reaches all-time highs, at least from a price standpoint. $5 is extremely unlikely. And now we'll get into some Jasmy news. So this is their Twitter, which has just under 100,000 followers. And honestly, not a whole lot has taken place since my last Jasmy video. They posted September 27th. We will hold a space for our ambassadors on the 29th. We will report on the events in Korea and Singapore and have a communication session. Please join us if you have time. And then they reposted September 25th what Kanalabs said. Twitter space with Jasmy just got better. $50 reward pool for 5 lucky winners will be distributed. Now, say what you want about giveaways, but it is honestly a pretty good way to market. And then they also reposted September 22nd. Join us and our friends at Jasmy to learn about analyzing the current crypto market and the future of real-world assets. And I will say, I think real-world assets is going to be one of the most underrated niches next bull run. I truly believe it will surprise a lot of people with how well it performs. Now, the next article I want to cover is Jasmy unveils Layer 2 solution JasmyCoin to democratize data and enhance scalability. Now, many of you guys have already seen this news, but this is mainly for those of you guys that haven't, so you understand how much this has potentially changed Jasmy's future. Jasmy Chain employs an OP stack-based technology and integrates an account abstraction-like system at the chain level. This allows contracts to define their transaction validation logic, providing developers with greater flexibility. The Layer 2 solution aims to transform the Ethereum chain account system from the mere calculator to a powerful, intelligent computer, offering more modular, efficient, and intelligent interactions. Now, the reason all of this is extremely important is because a lot of people out there have never thought Jasmy is scalable. The reason for that is because they are an ERC20 token. They are built on Ethereum. However, due to them implementing Jasmy Chain, they have potentially found a way to scale, which truly could change everything for Jasmy. As I said earlier, they already have an extremely innovative technology with what they call a data locker, where individuals like you and me can make money selling our own data. Because right now, we definitely do not make money off of our own data. So if Jasmy can find a way to scale this technology, again, it can be huge for their future. Now, this next piece of news has nothing to do with Jasmy, but it's just the overall crypto market. So Xbox goes crypto. Leaked Microsoft roadmap includes wallet plans. Now, I won't go super in depth into this article, but the next generation Xbox console ecosystem could offer gamers a crypto wallet integration, according to unredacted documents published as part of the FTC's case against Microsoft in its planned acquisition of developer Activision. Whether a wallet itself would be created in-house or if it would simply be an integration with existing crypto wallets like MetaMask or Coinbase Wallet remains unclear. Now, the reason I think this is huge news is because the gaming industry has absolutely taken off, especially with the introduction of esports. So naturally, if Xbox, which is one of the largest consoles, is allowing users to earn and spend crypto and just overall support crypto, that could be extremely bullish for the crypto market. And it's just another argument that I would use when people try and claim crypto's dead or that crypto is dying. It's really not. It is getting adopted constantly every single day. And this is during a bear market. Imagine how much more adoption will take place during the next bull run when everyone's making money and they're fascinated with crypto. Now, the next thing I want to cover is the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. As you can see right now, we are neutral at that 48 level. So why measure fear and greed? The crypto market behavior is very emotional. People tend to get greedy when the market is rising, which results in FOMO. Also, people often sell their coins in irrational reaction of seeing red numbers. With our Fear and Greed Index, we try and save you from your own emotional overreactions. There are two simple assumptions. Extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried. That could be a good buying opportunity. On the contrary, when investors are getting too greedy, that could mean the market is due for a correction. Now, obviously, this is not the end-all indicator. I understand that. But from my personal experience, this indicator is usually pretty accurate. And I will say, we just recently got neutral. Yesterday, you can see that we were at that 46 level, which was fearful. And based on the history of this indicator, that is typically when you should be buying cryptocurrency, as that's when you're constantly seeing the SEC claiming all these cryptos are securities, or crypto's dead, Bitcoin's going to 20,000. But when the indicator's up at that 70, 80, 90 region, and it's greedy, that's when you're seeing Bitcoin's going to 200,000. Crypto's the future of finance. And typically that's when you should consider taking profits. Now, obviously, this is not financial advice. Everyone perceives things in different ways, but I recommend utilizing this indicator to help yourself understand the overall sentiment of the crypto market. Now, for the final part of this video, we'll get into some technical analysis. Now, in my last video, I had Jasmy drawn on a falling wedge, which I said break up 68% of the time. And there were several other indicators that aligned with it. So I said I wouldn't be shocked if it did break up. And it ended up breaking out perfectly. And had you guys taken that trade, you could have made about 10% in 5 days. Now, I understand in crypto, 10% is not amazing. But if you actually put things in perspective, the average return on the stock market is 10% in a year. That would mean we made in 5 days what the stock market makes in 1 year. And those are actually incredible gains. And if you enjoy making gains in the crypto market, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. I have made many profitable calls during this bear market, and I will continue calling out projects that I believe could be profitable in the future. So stay tuned. Now, as for what I'm seeing right now, if we delete my previous work, you could argue that Jasmy is actually forming another falling wedge, and that has a measured move to just under 0.4 of a penny. Now, measured moves don't always play out, but the stochastics and the RSI are both starting to reset. Now, again, they have not completely reset, so I wouldn't be shocked if Jasmy does drop down to that 0.0034 level, as it's been previous support in the past. On top of that, if you look at the Fibonacci, Jasmy is currently trading beneath the 786. Traditionally, that is a fantastic accumulation zone if you believe in a project long term. So overall, Jasmy does look pretty good on the daily time frame right now. But you have to understand, Jasmy and the rest of the crypto market, for the most part, are tied to Bitcoin. If Bitcoin rises, most will rise. If Bitcoin falls, most will fall. That being said, I want to show you guys Bitcoin on the daily time frame. Now, I'm starting to feel bad saying this over and over in every single one of my videos, but you need to understand this. As many of you guys know, I called this initial drop on August 17th. The reason for that is the 21-day moving average broke beneath the 50-day moving average, which created a death cross. Now, the reason this is important is because the 21-day moving average broke beneath the 200-day moving average, which is another death cross, and in Bitcoin's history, this is typically more violent than the previous one. So just understand, this is still valid. Now, on a positive note, price action has gotten back above the 21-day moving average. However, previously, I had said price action swing from a higher high to a lower high, and the RSI was lower high to higher high, which is class A bearish divergence, which typically signals a local top has been reached. And this is where we nailed Bitcoin again. So previously, I had said I wouldn't be shocked if Bitcoin started to flag out, and it did that pretty much perfectly. Now, the measured move is 28,500. Will we hit the measured move? I'm not entirely sure. I will say the stochastics are still extremely oversold, starting to push up. So there's actually a pretty good chance that we do hit the measured move. And I want to be clear, I will not be bullish on Bitcoin in the short term unless it closes a candle above $28,000. That has been heavy resistance in the past. On top of that, it would also get us back above quite a few of the moving averages. So right now, I also think Bitcoin looks pretty good on the daily time frame. Honestly, about the only negative indicator I'm seeing at the current moment is that the last two candles have had tweezer tops, meaning that they can't seem to close a candle above that $27,300 region. But as I say in every single one of my videos, it is critical that you understand macroeconomics significantly outweigh technical analysis. So if all of a sudden the BlackRock Bitcoin spot ETF were to get approved, that could skyrocket Bitcoin, Jasmy, the entire crypto market. On the contrary, if it gets rejected or some extremely bearish news comes out, that could tank the entire crypto market. So just keep an open mind. Realize that anything can happen in the short term. Don't get so caught up on short-term price action. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments, how high do you guys think Jasmy could go next bull run? Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.